And there we should be now, I guess. Everything should be working fine. Let me just double check it actually have audio. It should have. Alrighty. The game audio quiet for some reason. Oh, it is still. There we go. I would keep it a bit quiet because of the 76s. But yeah, we're going to do some more, well, getting the Mark of Distinction for today. Probably going to do it in the Iron Army again as usual, though I have been thinking of trying out some other lineups. But I don't really want... The thing is I don't have many frigates. So if I want to stick with Coastly, the only other nation I could actually play is Britain. The rank 4 is not too bad. But I don't think I have any other rank 5s for Coastal. No. Well, I do have the Italians, but only Seta. Going to get Albatross someday. Let me just quickly start up another browser because I forgot to open my chat. Come on. But yeah, I'm mostly going to be playing this for a lineup. With maybe some breaks here and there for some fun load tier stuff, or maybe even playing the Congo. Because since the event reward is a Haruna, why not play the Congo, right? Let me just set everything up. Okay, now I can see the chat again. And let's start with 4.0. There we go. And I still need to ping my Discord as well, but I can do that whilst I'm in the queue. What tasks do I have? It shouldn't be too difficult. Got a kill on a cap. Although Palau is not really the best of maps for the ship. I'll go north and go to B. I really do need to go south quick though. Although that's a K2, that's... I want to say that's a German destroyer, but I'm not entirely sure. But it doesn't look like I've been uptiered. Oh, SKR7, never mind. It's actually pretty high in the BRs. Well, somebody's trying to shoot at us. Enemy SKR most likely. I'm missing by a country mile. It seems I found the maximum range for these guns. 9.48. It's an AI. What do we have? Not much, really. Do we have the SKRs? No, so the SKRs down south. Yep. Well, there. Some. Or should I say the polar cult leader? One time. A few weeks? Or a few days. I think, how long did it actually last, the polar cult? I don't think it was more than a week. There's an LS3 heading to A, which is a bit of an issue, but well, we can deal with an LS3. Oh, that I know, yeah, but the polar cult is a recent thing. Ooh, Pier 206. Seems the game can't make its mind up on what top speed I'm going at the moment. It's interesting. So the LS3 didn't capture? Okay. Weird.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
I think what'll... Key 45? What about the Key 45? Sam, I've already banned any boat cults being formed. Stop it. It became too much. But yeah. What I think I'll do for this stream as well is I'm not going to play the Ayanami the entire stream to get the star. I'm probably going to play like 2 games of Ayanami and then maybe Congo and then the fun boats.
Allied forces have
God,
captured
Mag.
a zone.
Please no. Also, I'm going to switch the radar off because there's actually... No, we're not far enough in a match for aircraft to really be a problem, so I'm not going to switch it off.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Man, this map really is too big for these ships. And the thing is as well, I actually really like this map. But it's, I think, a bit too big for the mission time. Like, I think it gets beat a little bit too quickly for it to really get the most out of this map. I think I used to have a problem with the islands not rendering properly. But I had it banned for a while as well. But then I started to realize everybody just auto-spawns up north, it just spawns south and you'll have a much better time. I've come to like this map. But again, the tickets bleed a bit too quickly. Oh, hello there. P3? Why is he just sitting there? What is the point of that? Probably said this before, but kind of when it comes to grinding vehicles, the way I grind vehicles is by spading stuff. So fully upgrading them and just moving on. Of course I do have a premium account, so that helps. But I think I've spaded pretty much the entire Japanese air tree without premium, by just spading everything. Oh yeah. Of course, then that's not fine. If the map physically just doesn't work for you on your computer, yeah, it's not going to be a fun map. Well, yeah, works fine for me. I quite like it. That's a Z25. Boy. Yeah, not much is happening this match. It's a bit too big for the numbers we have.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
And the kind of ship as well. I don't know, Sam. I'm just going to get as much as I can before like the final day of these boxes, and then I'll gather some more data. I did end the stream when we were still doing that yesterday, but for those that don't know, collectively our group opened more than 1,000 of those boxes, and we got how many vehicles out of it? I have to recheck the document again. But it's not worth it. I think the best we got overall was like a few decals. And yeah, 3 vehicles maybe out of our entire friend group. And that's well over, what is it built at right now? I haven't actually checked recently. But I know that's yesterday when I went to bed, it was like 1,100. No, it isn't. As well. At 1,300 now, okay. Yeah. No, it was now 3, was it? LCS, not LS3. No, it was a 25 to shoot it again. But I've got a feeling he's behind an island from me. And he's behind some solid cover I can't hit. Oh well, let's just get closer.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Oh, let's deal with that SKR. I really do need some more mobility upgrades for the ship. It's a bit... Can be faster, so I really want it to be faster. Do we have any other human ships with us? Not really, except for that K2 all the way back there. T1Y, which may be good for dealing with SKR. I literally just started today here. I haven't played today yet. But I'm sure it'll be fine. I haven't missed a star yet, so... And I haven't had to buy one. So I will most certainly have Harana by the end of this. The gun is the same as the two in the front. It's a dual 76s. It's, yeah, a dual... It's the same mount you see on, for example, the American Pittsburgh. That cruiser. It's those same guns. And the little thing on the top, of course, is a small radar dish. Or tracking radar. Yeah, the radar dish is the radar dish. Self-explanatory. Those rockets are going to hurt if they hit me. You can Amarak SKRs, but it's not easy. But there we go. Never mind. Took a few salvos. We're fine. Oh, my turrets. Oh yeah, the Northampton, ever since it's a 5.0, it's a really, really nice heavy cruiser. I think, did it used to be a 5.7 back in the day, together with all the other heavy cruisers? I don't remember. But it being a 5.0 nowadays is very nice. Was it only 5.3 back in the day? Could be. Yeah, this match is already over. Not much we could do. Later. That's why I think that this map is just a bit too fast for this map. Really? I think the Northampton is a really, really good 5.0 cruiser. Like really. That's a thing though. I have this. I'm convinced that I'm cursed when it comes to some ships. Like, really good ships I'm terrible at, and the terrible ships I really enjoy. Like, I remember I wanted to grind the American Navy, because I want to have the Pacific Navies, really. And I have this friend group that, back in the day, really just hated the American cruisers. And even so much so that we call them Task Force Liability, because they weren't useful back in the day. But when I grinded them, I think I liked all of them, except for maybe Pensacola. I didn't really like Pensacola much. But Northampton, Portland, New Orleans, all fine for me. I know, Mag, it was a bug back then, but still. What are the odds that the first hit I take goes straight into my ammo rack? I know it's a weird high explosive, but still. It's just my luck with good ships. Oh, also that Yubari review. I'm sad to say it's no longer true. The was it last update? Was it last update that they changed the gun fuses? Where now they're no longer distance but time based. And let me check the Yubari again. No, that's Yudachi, I want Yubari. I think they're fused, yeah. That a fuse delay of 0.001 seconds is terrible. It's... Oh, I've played Yubari, I think, 3 days ago again. It just doesn't work anymore. It's basically like you're using contact fuse high explosive. It's that short. Of course, you have less filler than your high explosive, so you have to deal with that. Yeah. The weird thing is that I did play Yubari earlier during this update, and it was fine then, or I experienced it as fine. But I played it 3 days ago, and it was something else. I also am not entirely sure what fuse delay they're supposed to have. But 0.001 seconds is... yikes. Just doesn't work. But yeah. One more game in this. Oh, I have boosters running out. Let me use them. Got way too many boosters actually from opening all those crates last few days. Also, I'll just activate it whenever. You know, the funny thing is though, seeing he's calling it the worst cruiser in game, I actually really liked Yubari before the fuse changes. I actually really liked Yubari. Oh no, I got nothing from those crates, don't worry. I absolutely got nothing of value out of them. It's just not worth it. We a group of friends and I we started opening and buying lots of these crates to gather the statistical data on them, or to help somebody else out who is doing it as well. Yeah. Although I must say it has drained my SL quite a bit. But I play Naval, so I'll get it back in no time. Ooh, Phoenix has joined, I see. I need to slow down, let this guy through. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm bankrupt, Halo. It also doesn't help that all the premium ships have our Japanese destroyers, they're just terrible nowadays. Oh, I want to go back to the days where they were actually useful. Ooh, full match. Oh yeah, I kind of like these open back turrets. They're kind of cool. Actually nice, but yeah, this is Jaguar skin. The funny thing as well with Felix, I only discovered, I think, like 2 or 3 weeks ago where he actually why he was always like showing up when I'm streaming. He's also a part of Wingling's Discord, and I do have a bot. There's a bot setup in there that will ping people when I start streaming.
Attention to the map.
Good old Phoenix. What happened? So, lots of stuff happened to the Japanese ships. Their destroyers, though, are useless because of an older reason. I don't know if any of you've seen from older videos, from other videos, this destroyer damage model was more in line with coastal ships. So it was like whole segments that you could damage to knock out the crew, instead of the internal crew compartments. And back then, Japanese high explosive really did some work, especially thanks to their good shell velocity. They were really nice to play. But then, I don't know what update it was that it changed the damage model for destroyers, but that update made high explosive next to useless. So, and because Japanese destroyers only have high explosive, they became next to useless. Oh yeah, no, Phoenix is definitely not malicious when it comes to Ream sniping or anything of the sort. It's in quite a bit. Blackpool. Ooh, British frigate. That name is familiar to me. I think either from tournaments or from somewhere else, but I don't remember. Closely done there. I'm gonna keep shooting at this Blackpool until I manage to knock that. And there's a destroyer that beached himself. It looks like a juicy target. Actually, I should be able to erect the front ammo of that thing because it's poked itself out of the water. There goes a ready rack. And that's 2 destroyers beaching themselves. There he goes, burning down. That's just an AI. I got this deal going around. Fire should get itself out fairly quickly. And there's quite a bit of crews with fire, so I might have to get ventilation soon. Yeah, there's a lot of crew lost. Getting shot at by more than this one German destroyer that I got doing. Yeah, I'm probably not surviving this one, but I will. As much damage as I can. And there we go. Had a black ball finishing off now. Oh well. I would do that if only I actually knew how to do that myself. I'm not that good of a battleship player. Like, for the most part, I generally don't know where to shoot battleships myself. I don't even know what the best shell is for shooting battleships most of the time. And seeing as it changes every update, I'm not going to keep track either. I think the meta thing to do nowadays with battleships is... But it depends on the ship you're in, really. But it's mostly sap. I don't know how you use it effectively. I know that you knock out gun barrels with high explosive, but I don't know if you can do that with sap as well. But no, what are most common battleships? There's the Scharnhorst, which the best thing you do against that, for as far as I know, is knock out the gun barrels with high explosive, then just pepper it until it floods to death. Then there's Hyuga, which you just shoot under any of the guns. Congo is not as vulnerable to ammo-racks. It can be ammo-racked with a large enough shell. Marias? I've heard that you just shoot underneath their front turret, but again, I don't know. This is HE? Okay. I just don't know when it comes to battleship meta. I don't play them. And to be honest, I haven't been playing Blue Water at all this update. Like, even if you were to ask me what to do in most cruisers, I wouldn't know anymore. Didn't see many Hoquiums around, really. Kind of a pleasant sight. That's still the same guy that, like, we shot it earlier. No, that's a different guy. He's almost full health.
Keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
general, when it comes to naval metas, I think it's more important to know how to disable a ship rather than ammo rack it. Because ammo racks are not always a very reliable way to kill something. Especially when something's already at low enough health where you can just kill it outright, don't go for ammo racks. So I'd say it's more important to know how to disable a ship. So like shooting the guns, shooting the bridge, shooting the engine, that kind of stuff. Of course, when slower and slower rate of fires get involved, you need to be very, very precise with your shells. Which can be a bit difficult. Okay then. Is it in the front rack? Do we have a plane spawn? We should have. Yeah. Because I think I'm going to bomb something. Don't really want to play my Isuzu because it's already spaded. Still, what can I bomb? So that's the G-class I was shooting at earlier, so he's very wounded. That's the guy that killed me. Pretty sure. Never mind, he got detonated by a Mitsuki. Yes, Mitsuki. And ironically, the Mitsuki is actually a very solid destroyer for the Japanese because it has sap. So it's actually still a very fun ship to play. Probably going to knock out this G-class. If it doesn't get knocked out by somebody else, it is, which it might. That's a destroyer heading into A. It seems to be making problems for our team. Probably not even going to get a bomb off in time before this match ends. Yep, there we go. Okay, let's see if I can play something, another lineup that might be fun. Oof. Oof. Yeah, one thing that's for sure is that the INM is a bit of an expensive vessel to run. Is there any other lineup I want to run? I kind of, because of all this talk about battleships, kind of want to do my Japanese battleships. Kind of. Let me actually just activate a few backups for my Congo. I think the city will do. Yes. Somebody else wants to join. Was he in my... That's not how you spell Dutch one, is it? I think he was in the squadron. He should be, I think. Yes, he is. Let me invite you to the squad. And I think we'll be doing Congo for a match. Because I have seen some very weird things running around because the Harana is a first World battleship. And people have been thinking it's a very good ship. But kind of meh. It's not a bad ship. I wouldn't say the Congo is a bad ship. But it's not the most potent battleship out there. Just gonna wait for person to join. Should have invited him, I think. Yep, there it goes. Righty. Actually, before we start, because I'm going to let me change some aircraft. Let me get some aircraft in here. Do you have anything fun? Not really, but I do know that I have some. I don't actually. No, this is my heavy bomber line. I don't have any strike aircraft that would be ready. Now that could be fun, but it does mean we are going to see. It doesn't matter that we see only 6, does it? That could be fun. So I'm going to take that. Because this thing gets an 800 kilogram bomb. A good one as well. So let's just take that. And if we're all ready, there we go. Well, I must admit I haven't flown the Kicker in quite a while, so any attack run might end up as a kamikaze, although not intentional. I kind of do want to try and actually just do proper attack runs with the Kicker. I don't think I've actually ever flown it in naval yet. Yep, 2 matches already a quarter of the way there, so that's good. Yeah, is it what BR is the Horton again? 7-0? It is 7-0, I think. Yeah. So yeah, it's just a weird thing that for some reason for naval top tier you can bring any plane 0.3 of a BR higher, like 1 BR step higher. Do remember though that it does influence your matchmaking. So currently we are incapable of seeing 5-7s. Like we cannot get into a 6-7 to 5-7 match with this lineup. Activate Squadron Wager, that's definitely worth it. Where is it again? No, there it is. I haven't really done much for my battle pass yet. Like the next 2 tasks I have to do are either aircraft or, yeah, what are my next 2 tasks? This ground one, which is going to be a pain in the ass, and then this fighter one. And I think I'm quite literally going to do both of them in arcade. Because I'm not a good ground player, and getting multiple kills in a row is not that difficult in arcade. So I'm probably going to do it in arcade. And can I actually have a special task running? I don't think of it. Can? No, I haven't done all the medium. I haven't done a daily medium task yet. In a while. Probably going to change this because I'm not going to be on a cap. Now that I can do, that's for sure. Although we have to win. That might take a while. And again, fair warning, I have not played battleships in like 3 months. So I'm most likely going to be terrible with them. I should probably actually enable this thing again for my battleships. Let's just yep. Oh, there we go. Into a match. Coral Island. Oh, this is not a fun map. Because we only have 1 spawn, it's incredibly Just incredibly busy in the spawn. I really don't know what to take. What's 30 kilograms HE? 68 sap. 12 AP. I think I'll go sap primarily. Don't have any AP for my secondaries yet for Congo. Oh boy. What I usually do on this side is go around here, go to A. I'm going to try and do that in the Congo, but good. I spawned at the rear of the pack so I can turn it up. This is not good. Because I want to turn left. So Maria, either you're going to turn left with me, or we're going to have a problem. It seems that he's turning left with me. Also, I do have a plane to actually try capturing zones with. If I really feel like it, but I need to get to left. Oh yeah, no, I'm going for the stream. I'm going to do like 2 battles in the JDS Iron Army, then switch to another lineup just to switch things up again. And I'll just have 2 or 3 hours of purely Iron Army gameplay. And since the event reward is a Congo, I might as well show off what a Congo is like, I guess. In less than capable hands, but I will. I can manage to slip behind Phoenix. I'm going to make sure I don't collide with Ireland, and then hopefully I'm going to lose my engine again. Come on. Just get it straight. Not quite there yet. Half. Oh, I thought I did my deep flooding, but no, I did my repairs first, apparently. And of course, because I'm flooding, the engine got damaged again. Oh. Okay, I'm going at high speed. Flooding's taking a while as well. Oh well. Start repair because I think he's close enough to help me still. Even if he isn't, it doesn't really matter because I can just turn away. Now, do I get his aircraft flying? I think I am. Come on. Okay. I wanted to be in the aircraft, thank you. Also, I recently changed the camo I used for my Congo because the one I was using is the camo for Harana. I changed it to what this is now, which is not too bad of a camo. Of course, the cap I wanted to go to is now being kept by somebody else. There's a plane on C, it's likely. There's a boat on A. That's probably the same guy that captured B. Speed you 2, okay then. Actually, that's not okay because it can detect me with radar, and 20mm Vulcan will be very fun. Although it would also be funny to bomb a PGO-2. So I'm going to bomb a PGO-2. Make sure the bomb bay is open so I can drop all 4 of them at once. PGO-2 is going to spot me on radar really soon. It'll start lighting me up with 20mm, I guess. Yep, there it is. That's not a PGO-2. That's not a PGO-2. Oh boy. What was that? That was a VS-10. And now we'll just slowly try to make our way to A. This is also one of those maps that was specifically designed for coastal, and I just had to somehow fit on the bigger ship classes. It's not too bad in destroyers, but cruisers and up, it's just nah, not fun. Do you have any? It's a battleship. I can't actually. Is it a Kronstadt? That's a cruiser. And we all like firing at cruisers and battleships. Let's see if it'll actually hit. I think there's multiple Kronstadt because that looks like one as well. Yeah. Yeah, multiple Kronstadts. Shells are looking alright. No hits. No hits whatsoever. Fun. Don't really have any other targets, do we? We have that thing, but that's a PK. Yeah, it's a KBS here.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Yep, I'm way under leading. Although I did still hit him. If only a little bit. Those are the secondaries hitting him. Yeah. Still. At least it's a bit more interesting for coastal. I will say the one good thing about the Congo class is most certainly their speed. Like this is not even a spaded Congo, and it's already quite decently fast for a battleship. I don't know. Halo, why are you asking me about what battleship shells do? I don't play battleships. I don't know. I just loaded it because I kind of think it's the best. Congo is a battle cruiser. Sorry, did I say battleship? Yeah, it's a battle cruiser. It's not a battleship. The 8 inches of armor definitely are definitely a sign that it isn't a battleship. And of course, because they got all 3 caps because of 2 coastal boats and a plane, the match is going to be over before I even get anywhere.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win. Attacking!
Oh look, those shells did absolutely nothing. I think I'm still more partial towards AP shells when fighting other battleships, really. Of personal preference, because I really don't think SAP works against battleships. Not in my experience. Few fires. This actually did pretty well. Right way to the deck on that PK. That is pretty mid-pan, isn't it? What's the AP like? Yeah, I'll probably stick with the AP for the Congo. Although that was a very nice salve against that PK, hitting the upper belt.
Sorry.
I've been seeing that for some time as well, that sometimes the bot players will spawn in like a reserve aircraft and just die. Don't know why. Oh, there's a Hugo running around somewhere as well. I'll let the AP for the next few salvos. Spotting somewhere.
Put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Yeah, this pen is just not. It doesn't really compare, does it? It's a very good anti-cruiser shell, that's for sure. The battleships, not so much. Speaking of cruisers, I think I just saw Kronstadt being nuked, or somehow a P8 missed a 5,000 kilogram bomb. That is Kronstadt firing at me. Just want to get the lead angle on this cruiser, so don't do this too horrendously. There's also Bayern shooting me. And yeah, the SAP does some work against cruisers. One of my turrets. Bayern. I know I can Amarak a Bayern, but I don't know how to lead these guns anymore. Well, that's not too bad looking. I did aim underneath the guns. Good, but I was way undershooting. I'm not going to get in the cap in time to do anything anyways, so I'm just going to keep going. Might actually repair as well. And of course the Bayern has, I think, is it 24-second reload on its big guns? Which is fair and balanced, sure. Yeah. 26, that's it. But yeah, that is peak battleship gameplay for you. Oops, yeah, still. Is there actually any good map for a battleship? Or battle cruiser even? Yeah, the open oceans ones aren't too bad, I guess. Gonna do one more for battleships, and then after that we're going to do 1.7. Just one more battleship match, and then we'll do 1.7. It was more than just that, though. There was a Hugh in there some as well, I think, and some other battleships. I'm sure of it. Yeah, one more match at SBR and then 1.7. Yeah, it was already as well I thought. Yeah, good to know for the Congo that I'll just fire AP at battleships and SAP at cruisers. Well, I could maybe try some HE against battleships, but the HE is really not that big for Congo. Like 30 something kilos, was it? Of TNT? 32, yeah. Oh, I prefer brawling all day as well. It's just, some ships are better at it than others. Yeah, I've noticed Mag when firing SAP. I did some decent damage to that PK when I hit the upper belt. Like hit the deck almost. But for trying to go for ammo rack hits, SAP doesn't work. Or well, I haven't gotten it to work yet. No. Ah, okay, there we go. For a second I was concerned about game. Game. Please. Okay. That's the third time now. Can we actually load into the battle now? Okay, thank you. Palau. Again, I actually really like Palau, but I am going to spawn south in my battleship. I'm going to switch my shell choice. I'm going to take a little bit less sap, a bit more HE. And I'm spawning south. Could maybe try some more plane shenanigans.
Attacking.
We have a Cleveland, so let's swap this up. Yeah, that's why I like spawning south, because I think the main spawn choice is always north. You have to specifically choose south. I'm not too worried about the cruiser, so I'm just going to launch the plane. Boy. Yeah, I've heard about them. I haven't seen them because again, I didn't play Battleship much. But this squadron is quite something. I don't have thoughts on specific shells really. In general, I'm not the kind of person that thinks, oh, this needs to be changed, that needs to be changed. I just deal with whatever gets given to me. I can be happy or unhappy about it, but I just deal with it. Russian cells are potent, then so be it. They're potent, just try and avoid them at all costs. Wait, actually, does it see the Congo as a battle? There. Should be battleship, but it will. Slow down so I can actually try and land this thing. Let's see. Yeah, I believe that they'll spawn a day, probably. Yeah, I've heard not so good things about HMS. Put down to landing to hopefully slow me down a bit more. These are very large caps, so should be able to cap it with no problem. Let's just keep strict, shall we? Let's not try any fancy turns. There we go. Let's try to take this thing off. Come on. Yeah, there goes the first. And just aim it in that direction and see what my ship's doing. Not much. Just fire a salvo at this unfortunate Helena. There's something on B. I think I'll start turning my ship as well. Get all guns firing. And open my bomb bay door. Oh, they just captured B and immediately J'd out. Well, I'm going to recapture B then. Was it him? It was him, so I can just immediately recapture B. Why? Okay then. Oh, is that a wreck or is that another one? No, that looks like a wreck to me. And if it wasn't a wreck, it would have already been shooting at me, but it disappeared, so it was a wreck. Slow down, slow down. And decap B. I'm probably not going to fully cap B, but I can at least decap it. Come on, waves.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Ship is still fine. Cruiser has been dealt with by the looks of it. But I'm gonna try and go for A now. Flaps and takeoff. I think I'm like 80% likely to die going to A, but oh well. No, that's not possible because the plane, when you leave it, is seen as as like an AI unit and won't cap. Hold on. Oh no, like that. Yes, that's possible. I've seen people beach float planes on a cap, and because they're beached, the float plane can't move, and it's still alive somehow. So I've seen that work. I've seen people do it, but it won't keep the capture point unless you're in it. So you have to be in your float plane to actually keep capture points. I've seen people literally just strand themselves on an island on a cap and do that. Oh, this is bad. Oh, look, another Congo. It's the cruiser I'm more worried about though. I wanted to stay behind the island, but that's not going to happen now. Come on, get into cover. I got into cover, but I'll probably crash into the island. Ooh, come on. Cap. Got a cap. And I'm gonna bonk into an island. Bonk. Well, got 3 caps in one plane. That was useful. But now I have to turn north. Ooh, is it a camo on a Scharnhorst? Very nice. That's a Gneiss now camo. Ooh. Or no, that's a decal, isn't it? A Gneiss now. It's a decal. Yeah, I don't think I have any of the mobility upgrades on my Congo yet, so this is just stock Congo performance. On something softer, there's one capture point on map. What was it again? That I actually saw screenshots of somebody doing it. Was it North? Was it Norway? I think it was Norway. But yeah, like on a beach, literally, not on these rocky islands. But I've seen somebody like, well, beach their planes. Pull it off.
Defend the B point.
Yeah, we're going to go to B now. See what we can do there.
I'm sorry.
We're definitely lost this match though.
We have captured a zone.
I think we've definitely lost this match. Cowl. Okay. We do have another battleship squad. But they're with us, aren't they? Yeah.
Attack the B point. Enemy forces have captured a zone.
I think I'm going to put that off because I just don't see any use in it really. If I want to manually control my secondaries, I'll just manually control them. Oh yeah, when you rip something off the plane, it's pretty much over, yeah. I mean, yes, we could win this, but I don't see us winning this. Because that squad is already at A, and we are not going to stop them. We are not going to stop them. There's quite a few battleships up north. Ooh, enemy plane. I hear it, I don't see it.
Launching an attack.
Nope, it's close. About to have your anti-air gunners open. It's a float plane. It's a float plane, you have to try and intercept it. Because it's going to go to Cap C. Like, that's probably the thing that captured B just now. Well, just a while ago. So we have to shoot it down.
Attack the B-point!
Where is it now? Don't see it.
Take him down!
Some reason. Up, shut down. There we go. Yeah, no, there's a PK out there. Just don't have line of sight yet. I'm more worried about that core. And I'm probably going to have to load the AP again soon.
Repairing!
That didn't sound good.
Attack the enemy!
Yeah, I guess. And unlike Scharnhorst, I don't have any torpedoes to rely upon in brawling. This might be a bit tricky. Gonna keep the uploaded for a second because that's a Furitaka. So that will be best. And I already detonated some torpedoes, that's good. And it just detonated because of all the torpedoes exploding. Oh. Oh. I don't know how to deal with a Kronstadt. I don't know how to deal with a Kronstadt. I'm going to try and take out some turrets. And I'm loading the AP after this. Because I have heard that they're pretty easy to detonate. So let's hope it's true. And that sub did absolutely nothing. And it's turning all of its guns towards me. Yeah, this isn't going down well. That's one to right, actually. Though I did lose two of my guns. You kind of needed. And I detonated the Kronstadt's front turret. That's something. I need to repair his guns. And there's a hit. There's a hit. Boy. I don't have the turret reverse to do this. Oh, my guns. My front guns are reloading as well. I'm fine. That was a miss, and I'm getting shot by something else again. I shouldn't repair both at once, but I need to do something with the thing. don't know what happened to those AT shells, but well. There's one into one of his turrets.
Thank you. Affirmative.
Now, does Hood have... does have torpedoes? Probably wouldn't have equipped them. But well. Back to one of my turrets, which is bad, because that was a turret that was actively loaded almost. Now what are we going to do? Ramming is not going to do anything. I need to get my guns on target, not ram him and have fun. Although he doesn't have any of his guns on target, and mine are. And he pushed me into the gap. Try and repair the front turret. Come on. Rotate those guns, please. Come on. I got the gap. Something at least. But I'm about to be surrounded, I think. So, yeah. Also, where do I even shoot a Hood? I don't know. I don't think I can detonate it. I should probably shoot the turrets. Get a few of those out. I got a feeling that Sap at this angle, especially because he's angling all of his crew compartments away from me, is not going to do anything. I'm going to use AP for the turrets. Although, of course, he's not the only one shooting me. There's a Kronstadt about to give me a new one. And I don't have torpedoes, so I can't do anything at this range.
Attention to the map.
I literally cannot do anything about this.
Excellent.
All aiming. Yeah, I'm getting railed by several ships now, one of them being crunched out of my broadside. And I cannot swap, if I swap shots now, it's going to be too late for me, really. Oh, I guess I'll do it though. Yeah, it's too late, I'm done. There's nothing I can do. Because that's a crunch that the Wyoming's there, there's a Hood right there. And the secondaries are not going to do anything. They aren't, okay? The only fires are going to set are inconsequential. They're not going to do anything. And they're already firing. Those are just short for some reason. All my barrels are knocked out, all my guns are fine, are just dead. There's another Kronstadt. That makes two of them now. Part of me just doesn't want to repair, so they can't kill me. Part of me also wants to be actually useful. And since all my guns are out, I can't be. Yep, all of my guns are out. All of them. I am the only thing actually holding on to B, so if you have a plane and you can't send it away, do that now. Hey, I got the assist. I'm just not gonna repair. I'm just gonna try and stay alive as long as possible to be a pain in their ass. Yeah, if you have a plane, well, start thinking of flying towards A while you still have the time. Yeah, the fun thing about broken barrels as well is they like fire at half the range. So even though I can fire technically with rear guns, they're never going to hit. Unless I will like way over range and try it that way. Yeah, no. Yep. I am still alive, however, and I'm absolutely denying them to see. There's 2 Kronstadts just bearing down on me. Oh yeah, I still have an anti-air gun. Oh, they're going to bomb me now, that's what they're going to do. There's one way to just watch me, I guess. Will it kill me, however? Because that's going to be a wyvern? Yeah, sounds like a wyvern. And it's killed me. It is funny, however, that it took a Hood and 2 Kronstadts to sink a single Kongo. Now, I could also do the funny to them. Sink one of their Kronstadts. Don't immediately have anything to go towards C. But once they capture B, they can rearm the plane. Just thinks there's a lot of ships, and Kronstadt's AA is not to be underestimated. Is there just a Pittsburgh chilling outside of A? Need speed. I need speed. Yep. I'm not used to jet attack runs, so please bear with me. I was just about to drop when it knocked me out. I was just about to drop. Oh well. The thing is, it's over now, the map. There's a Pittsburgh chilling on A, so we can't decap it. There's 2 Kronstadts at B, so we can't get out of a plane, and yeah, match over. Basically. Is there a lot of them? I just saw the Pittsburgh from the air. And there's that Kongo, but he's miles away. Yeah, we did get best squad at least. Only barely.
Launching an attack.
That's going to hit my belt. Fine. What torpedo is that even? What on earth launched that torpedo? The Mikuma. Ah, that makes sense. The torpedo actually did quite a lot of damage to me. I just missed by a country mile, I think.
Launching an attack.
Oh, and the funny reload bug is still a thing. Of course. Although I didn't think I got detonated. Oh well. Pittsburgh grenade died, so I don't have enough time to make it there. But I might as well try.
Roger that.
Ah, could be. Could be the magazines being flooded to death. But yeah, there we go.
We lost.
Relatively close match. Although
Victory will be ours.
the barrel being so easily broken is a bit annoying. Just, oh, there we go. Like, if I started repairing that, I would have been dead so much earlier. But because I didn't repair, I couldn't deal with any of them either. And the main reason why I couldn't deal with them was because of my broken barrels. Yeah, that was a decent match, although I think... Did I only pay... I only paid repair and the kick, I didn't... Yeah, even that was kind of low. Because I used the backup in Congo. Alrighty. Now, we are going to do the fun boats. So we are doing the fun boats now. 1.7. This thing can surprisingly make a lot of SL. I was playing with it yesterday a bit, yesterday evening late. Well, not yesterday, the day before. And I think I got like close to 70,000 SL out of it. Of course, like the matches were like 4 players per team and the rest bots. So that was just farming at that point. But hey, why not? And if we're all ready, play some fun boats. Also interesting to note is that in the 2 games I did in the Ayanami, I got 11,000 points, or like 10,000 at least. The 2 games I played in Congo, I got 5,000. Yeah, that's another reason why I'm playing the why I'm playing Coastal for this event, because I'm just not good enough as a battleship captain. Even more so because the battleships I do have are not really that good. Yeah. The queues might be quite long though for this BR. There's not that many people playing it. Yeah. Yeah, 5.0 is a middle ground, but 5.0 is also rank 3, which is not the most efficient for the event. Ooh, the smaller version of Black Sea Port. Should be some fun. I don't think I've actually played this version of them in ages. So I think I'm going to go to A and B. See what that's like. Also, the other reason why this boat is very fun is you see this loop of wire? It's to prevent the gun from actually like being able to aim at the superstructure. For some reason, it hasn't been modeled correctly. So this gun just fires forward with no problem. And again, just 4 players per team, bunch of bots. Ooh. Yeah, you'd think this boat does have 2 aircraft engines on the back, so it's a bit fast. But it's not that extremely fast, being overtaken by an LS4. And yes, I have brought depth charges with me, because they can be very fun if you can use them. I can fire almost 200 meters out of me in this thing. And it's like if I were to use the actual wires, it would point me up like that. But since the wires aren't modeled correctly, I'm going to abuse it a bit. I should also actually look up what engines these actually are, because I'm not too familiar with them. I don't actually know what engines they are. Nah, I think they're not that stupid. Plane engine on a battleship wouldn't have done much. Did this thing actually ever get reduced? What was it again? Yeah, that thing. I haven't seen many enemies yet, but there's our first.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
A player LS3. Perfect first target. There it goes. I think that's an AI, but still. Weapons. These are also twin 20 mils, which are quite potent at 1.7. Quite potent. Although they do have to reload fairly frequently, but it's only like 2.5 second reload speed. Or reload time.
The victory is near. Enemy forces have captured that zone.
I think as long as this loop here is bugged, this is a very fun premium to pick up. I think otherwise you have to, even then, you do have to show a bit of broadside, but it's not that bad. But the fact that you can fire like fully frontally with this thing is just broken. Let's actually capture B. Because the AIs, I think the AIs will decapture points, but they'll never actually properly capture them. So let's capture. Also, we're leaving Phoenix in the dust for our boats. A bit bad for him. Also, when you go in reverse or slow enough, the plane engines will actually adjust. That's just a neat little detail.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
There's a Brantford about. Okay, that thing's actually dangerous. And I'm going to depth charge it. Yeah, I have to definitely try and depth charge that thing, because that's dangerous now with the tough damage model it has. You're not going to kill it with your guns, not easily. You can be sure of that.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
So I'm just going to get as close as possible and depth charge him. Nope, I need to reload. That, okay, I seem to be a target of something. Someone's having a big gun. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is not gonna end well. Come on, gun. Come on, gun. Thank you, gun. And I'm taking... Yeah, no, he knows I'm here. And he does not want me alive. Yep, there I go. That's a bit of a shame. I can't spawn any bombers. I have to look for something with a bomb at the B5. The B5 has bombs at this BR. Like the 800 kilo... Oh, I need to take the B5 out soon. Because that thing is, I think, 1.7 and does carry the 800 kilo bomb. So I'm probably going to have to bring that along with me. I'm spawning this thing out now because it's an event vehicle and it'll work a little bit towards the naval task. Although I'm not going to do that much damage in it. Because this thing is the, it's basically the worst version of the one you see at 2.7, because this one doesn't have any 25mm guns. It only has a 76 at the front and a dual 13mm. That's it. But the dual 13 does give it some anti-air protection. Yeah, they gave that thing the destroyer damage model recently, so it's rather tough to deal with now. I'm trying to do the bridge, and failing miserably at it. I'm doing some damage with 76. Okay, what is shooting me? I think our only saving grace now is that the Brantford is too slow to capture B. Although we have this LS3 heading towards B. Yeah, ammo would be easy to that if only had any kind of AP shell. Because this is a Japanese ship, I don't. Well, there's lost quite a bit of crew nowadays, just now still. Yeah, remind me to put a B7 in the, not a B7, a B5 in this lineup. Because that will definitely be a bit more fun. I think I need to reverse. Because that thing has a very big gun and it's kind of looking at me. Ooh, those are good bombs, those are good bombs. That'll do some damage to him. Yeah. Let me actually stop shooting so the crew counter can reset. Capture B. %13% crew, I can probably finish it off. Maybe try and beat that weird 40mm. Because that will do quite a bit of damage to me. Or just leave it be. It's got to be low, man. Got to be. Yeah, I think this HE just does not have the penetration to actually finish him off. I think the 25 on Phoenix's boat actually does. Can actually plan the engines, maybe. With AP bolts, of course. Now this bridge is back up. I can actually shoot this bridge. Do some damage. He's turning in, which is actually not the best option for him, because his rear 40 mil is arguably much better than his frontal gun. And there we go. Knocked him out. Do have to repair though. The adrenaline of a low BR coastal match. Right here. Why is he not capturing point?
Somebody attack him.
I'm tempted to actually go to sea now. I probably am. The 13's gonna open up.
Take him down.
Come on, trying to hit the frontmost compartment. There we go. And that was it. Don't think that. Yeah, they just run low on tickets. And see, that was a handful of SL. I think. Although I did earn quite a bit in the last Congo match. 26k, not bad for just some casual fun. Get reward. Win a battle where I get first strike. Also B5, where is it? Ooh, it's a 1.3, even better. Which do I replace? This thing has a better SL modifier for the same guns. I'm going to replace that thing. Go. And because it's cheap, I'll just give it the expert crew. Yeah, this thing can carry a big ol' 800 kilo bomb. I just have to take sure, yeah, it's the right bomb. This is the right bomb. I could also carry a torpedo if I really want to. So whenever you're ready, we'll do another one of those. B6. I haven't thought of the B6 yet, and it's a bit faster as well, I think. It does carry the good 800 kilos, so we'll see what screw slot that one's in. It's in either of these two which I want to keep, so I'll just, yeah, replace the B5 with it. I've got a cell to spare. Whenever you two are ready. Do you have any 1.7 fighters? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Bit of a shame. I'll just stay with the A5 then. Alrighty, off we go for another battle. I am going to switch on my fan in my room again. If you hear it in the background, I do apologize. What should I play after this match? Hey, Drowned City! A map that some people I know have never played on. I will say, I'll give you a fair warning though, this will brick my FPS. Probably not too bad, but it will have an effect on my FPS, I know that much. Oh, I don't know what I want to play on this map. I haven't played it in ages. I really like this map, I will say that right off the bat, I really like this map. And I think I'm going to go to A. But it is a beast on my FPS. So I'm sorry in advance. That's not too bad. It's could be better. What this map basically is an attempt at just purely copy-pasting it. Well, it's not an exact tank map, but it is pretty much a tank map in layout, and using that for low-tier boats. And I will admit, if only it wasn't for the FPS issue because of all the damn trees and effects on the water, it is a very interesting map, because this is the only naval map I know of with soft cover. So like cover you can hide behind, but not hide behind from bullets. Like camouflage. Visual cover. Not that it matters much, because you still get a targeting box, I think. But it can catch people off guard. I need to switch to my 20 mils. BT-103. Ooh, okay, we've got a bit of an up tier, I think. Not much, a bit. Gonna RTA. Gonna wait for the RT to strike and then push into it. Yep, or he's going to just go all guns blazing. Push me along with it. If I get a team kill of the RT, I am not sorry. Ooh, torpedoes. Where are all the torpedoes? I heard the warning, but I didn't see them. K8. Okay. The one thing about this boat, it goes very fast forward and has really good acceleration forwards. But it doesn't like to slow down. What I'm doing here is called being stupid, because I want to try and get a depth charge kill. But I'm probably going to gun him down. Yeah, he's going to get gunned down before I do that. Doesn't matter. Depth charges are for strategic use as well. Saving them can be useful. Come on, kill him. I'm taking a lot of damage. Yep. We're fine. Fine. We're fine. I am just gonna back the hell up because I am looking basically dead into the spawn. There's something behind me. I dropped one depth charge, but it's way too far to do any damage, is it? I got a hit. Did some damage to him. I'm gonna save the plane, and I'm gonna go spawn south in the Type K8.
need to put more
The thing is, this is not a laggy coastal map, it's just my computer not quite being good enough for the graphic settings I run. Believe me, if I lower my graphic settings, this will be fine. But yeah, I don't have a top-of-the-line computer. That's fine for most cases, but this map is just... There's a lot going on this map. And I really like it. It's a really fun, low-tier coastal map. I'm actually kind of happy I managed to get it on stream as well. Because I genuinely know people that have never ever seen this map. Like actually played on this map. So catching a glimpse on it for a video might be fun. Although I think I did actually when I made a video on Italian coastal, didn't I get a few matches in this map? I don't remember. I think I did. Yeah, this map plays really weird because it's almost like a tank map. But because boat battles are much more mobile, there's no real camping going on really. At least at these BRs. It's quite, yeah, it's just quite a fun little map. Ooh, we got a Brentford on our team. I think in general the coast-only maps are pretty rare, especially if you go up in BR. There's a bit of debris up ahead, so I need to be careful.
Attack the A point.
I hear an aircraft engine. I don't think it's just rare in the map rotation. It's that's why it's rare. Like most other coastal-only maps. Like again, if you look at the spawns, it's coastal-only, and because not many people play coastal-only, it's like the BRs where there are only coastal vessels. They're kind of rare. Like there's a game mode, an entire game mode for only coastal vessels at the low BRs that I think most people don't even know of. It's this weird, you have to capture 2 points, then the final capture point becomes available mode. Which I have played quite a bit in the past, but I haven't seen lately. Also, this guy seems to be a very big fan of just following this boat along. Break, that's the one, that's the game mode, Break. It's quite a fun game mode if you're playing low BRs. Of course, anytime I'm playing low BRs, I know what I'm doing, so I'm having fun. Against people who generally don't really know what they're doing. Especially nowadays. Yeah, coastal-only maps are very fun. Didn't Tank Battles have a different-ish version of that map? But yeah, no, it had a... Because... what was that version again that they had? What were the capture points neutral in the Tank Battle? I thought they were like per team. Like you had a capture point to defend and a capture point to attack. For the tank game mode, but I don't remember. Several aircraft abound, so I'm going to get my gunners on anti-air duties. That thing... that's a Hurricane, so I'm fine. Anti-air gunner, why are you just not shooting at him? Because I guess I wasn't looking at him. Come on. Shoot him. Come on, do it. Nope. I'm steering myself straight into a building. Oh, that was an AI, so it doesn't do much. There's something shooting over there. Or is it just like sort of with muscle flashes? That's going to be the end of me. I'm sure of it. Oh boy. Not quite, because he missed most of those bombs, but that was a lot of bombs. A scary number of bombs even.
Attack the B point.
And a kill. Capturing C behind us, which is a bit of a range, but well. We just have to capture B.
Attack the B point.
I'll put my gunner on all targets again, just in case I get flanked from behind. Never know. Like that. Not. I'm on very low crew though, so I can't really afford to take many hits. I need to keep going. I want to hit the front. I wouldn't hit his main gun. Come on. Using the tower here as cover. So I can capture the point in peace. But yeah, that was bound to happen. He got himself stuck under a bridge, however. I could try and bomb him, but he does have anti-air gunners, so... But I'm gonna see if I can bomb him. Where exactly is he? Should be around there-ish, near that AI. Capturing C, that's nice. Where exactly is he? Where did that MPK go? Oh no, he's still there. And he has nowhere to run, so I can just... Whoop. Oh, he's not... Yeah, he is there. But that bomb was a bit too far away. He should be like a one-shot though, if you hit him anywhere in the hull. Come on, Phoenix, you can do it. There you go. Somebody torpedoed him. Nice. Oh, this was actually a pretty full match as well for this BR. Very nice. I think I'll go with one more aircraft sortie and I'll jump back into a ship. Slow down.
Somebody attack him!
Fighter up. You know what? I'll just land this plane successfully and I'll just J out, get into a ship. Come on. Oh, the plane's down. Ooh. Okay, I didn't think I'd take off again at 127. Here we go. Yeah, I'll just J out. I'll just come to a halt and J out. Okay, I'll just J out now. Go back into a boat. Oh, I know. The Japanese 25mm is unironically one of my favorite guns for Coastal. It's so good. I saw something marked on the map really close to us. What was it? Yep.
Attack the sea point.
The fun thing about the Type T38 as well is that it has a 360-degree mount for the 25. So it's a very, very nice platform for the 25mm gun. I swear I saw something duck into here. There it is.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Reload, 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 reload. There we go. Just nose in to minimize damage and just spray them.
Commencing attack.
Ooh, Farah's still alive. Okay. Don't ask me how that oil tanker actually got in here, by the way. Oh, he came in from there, didn't? Yeah, he came in from there. Still, big old boat. And game over. Very nice. Yeah, Drowned City is a very fun map for low tier coastal. Although the frame rate is a bit of an issue on it. Now, shall we stick at this BR or shall we do something else? I kind of want to stick at this BR. I'm having fun. I'm thinking, is there anything else we can play? You know, truth be told, I haven't actually tried HMS Lincoln and Brantford yet ever since they got their damage model upgrade. So I kind of want to try them out. Brantford and Liscombe. Dark Adventure, yeah, that should be a pretty alright lineup. Let me actually make that lineup. Brantford goes there. Adventure goes either of these two, but I'll take this one actually. And that's it, so we can explain spots for the rest. Don't have any LBR ones. Seargan. And a Blenheim. Sure. Somebody has a 2.3 in their lineup. Yep, the MTB 422. Actually, we could do 2.3 as well, because if somebody wants to play some Japan, that's all you have. Actually, yeah, but the Hago is not good. Well, it's not the worst, but it's very slow. And what I'll think we'll do a Britain 2.0, and then I'm going to jump back to Japan for 2.3. For some fun there. The adventure is pretty funny, yeah. Big old gun and still a 40mm at the rear. But yeah, 2.0, there we go. It's whenever you're all ready. The fun thing about 2.0 as a battle rating for Coastal, it is just one BR step away from being able to see destroyers. So it is a very fun BR for Coastal. Yeah, I really, same. Like, 2.0 and below is the fun stuff for Coastal. Because then you can't see destroyers. 2.3 and above, you start seeing the better coastal boats, but you also start facing destroyers, which is just a little... not the most fun. Everybody's ready, so off we go. The only part that's a bit of a shame about the lower BRs of Coastal is that the queue times are fairly long. I don't know the difference between those two guns too well, so I wouldn't be able to tell you which one would be better, the Bred or the Scotty for the 20mm Italian gun. If it's 20mm, it's a 20mm in my mind. I don't really know too much. What's the difference between those two guns again for the Italians? I don't remember. I still have to spade this thing. Although I have played it at least, but it's not fun. And now that the HMS Spey actually has decent damage model, I should really get working on actually unlocking those two frigates for Britain. Yeah. It's not a coastal only map, but it is pretty close. There are destroyer spawns, but not that this matters because we cannot physically see destroyers. Brantford has the 40mm. Liscombe doesn't. I'm going to spawn Liscombe first.
Gunners are searching for airborne and
I know why the queue times for Coastal are long. But it is, you know, because Coastal was designed, because Naval from the ground up was designed to be Coastal originally, I think that the gameplay for it is still the best. Because most of Blue Water was more of an afterthought when it came to Naval. It just, yeah, I think Coastal is just the better of the two, really. It is, I will admit, grinding it is an absolute pain, especially when you do see then destroyers and bigger ships. And especially since they made research, yeah. Especially since they made research for ships worse since the naval split. It's just such a pain to grind through. Ah, yeah. The reason they don't bot in Coastal is because, remember, they're botting with premiums for SL grinding. And what premium ship in Coastal could you effectively use to SL grind with by just literally letting the AI do everything for you? I don't think you'll find a single premium you can do that with for maybe the M802, but it's at such a high BR now that destroyers will just crap on it. So you don't see that happen. And sure, you could maybe do the low BR stuff, but then the SL earnings aren't efficient. Yeah, sure, you could do it with that thing, but again, the destroyers are just going to crap on you. Like the 12 for 12 easily will get destroyed by destroyers. Especially if you're just just brainlessly going to go in a straight line. Why am I firing normal shots? Do I not have regular high explosive? Should have checked that. He's already dead.
Defend the B point. Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Nope, that's something.
We are losing.
And my laptop is shutting itself off again. Damn it. I don't need to load this up for that thing apparently. I do kind of need to be wary of torpedoes though. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna do something about the shrapnel soon because it's just not hitting. Okay, that's one hit. The rock.
Allied forces
Right,
have captured
I do have regular HE, so why did it take shrapnel? I'm going to lower you to 0 and put that up to on your head. Why am I firing shrapnel? I genuinely do not remember why I'm firing shrapnel with this thing. Must have been from the older days when I didn't know what I'm doing in naval. It's weird. Nope. Overshot him. Ah, Safara's watching as well, I see. Yeah, I thought that
another zone captured.
it looked like the shrapnel had a fuse on it, yeah. I think that's the reason why I equipped it at some point, because I then used the secondaries mainly. Yeah, that's the reason why I equipped it as anti-air. Because I remember a similar thing on the SGB. That thing's rear 76 also kind of has distance fused shrapnel shells.
We've captured most.
I know it's ass. But I think back in the day I just refused to use the main gun on this thing. And just used it as anti-air, basically also controlled the rear 20.
Attack the enemy!
The enemy ship sank.
Speaking of aircraft. Oop. But my gunners on anti-aircraft duties.
Airborne targets.
I'll probably need... Oh, it's the guy in the TBF again. And I'm a big juicy target. But I do have a second one lined up. Ooh. Oh, he got shot down. Nice. More aircraft up there. Yeah. Fishing boats. Actually, now that I think of it, when is the next update cycle supposed to be? It's soonish, isn't it? The next major-ish update? Lobbing those shells just over the island is always satisfying. Well, that's some ammo racks on this ship. Jeez. The front gun is basically just sitting on top of a tower made of ammo racks. Notice that. Yep, it was, you know, a fun little match. It's special. I don't think I can get any points towards the thingy though, because at this BR. At this tier rather. So yeah. Still, it was fun. Yeah, they're rank 2, so I can't get any points towards it. I kind of want to do 2.3 now. With Japan. I'll need to make another lineup though. Let's see. Because what I want to do is actually showcase the Type 51B. Because we are getting a premium version basically. There. Okay, so there. There we go. So mainly want to show the Type 51. I kind of don't need both of them, and I think I can replace this with plane. So yeah, aviation 2-3 max. That'll be that. And I'm gonna take a D4Y. Why not? Thank you for telling me. I would not have noticed. That's RP. It always happens when I make a new lineup, it's always arcade by default. I need to be really careful with that. Yeah, I kind of want to show off the Type T51B. I have heard that they're planning on changing this because this thing technically is not the Type T51B. It was made wrong because of this thing. The Type T51A does have like a rear dual 25mm mount, and because they read that the Type T51B has 3 25mm mounts, they just made it a triple mount. But what I've seen is that instead of a triple mount at the rear, it should have like a frontal mount here, a single frontal mount here, another one here, and then a single mount here again. Like in these little towers, you know what I mean? These, how do you call it? What the Americans have for their PT boats, like, is it PTS7, PT7? Like these kind of towers, but then a single 25 in them is what the Type T51B should be. And I think it came up because they said that the Type T51B is also going to lose its 2 torpedoes because of it. So yeah. Yes, I think they said something about the forum that the Type T51B could only have 2 torpedoes, it's going to lose these 2. And of course people said, oh, if you're going to lose those 2 torpedoes, you might as well fix it entirely and just give it the correct gun layout. But oh well, I'm curious to see what's going to happen with that. You know, the Type T51B, if it gets quote unquote fixed, is going to be better. Because it'll have 2 25s at the front. And now it can't shoot forward at all. So it's going to be a bit better. I think. But yeah, now queue. Queue up and see what we can do. I kind of want to see if I can use the D4Y. It's not really the best bomb because it only has a 500 kilo bomb. And it's an AP bomb as well, which is yikes. Although I can actually get, yeah, I can get the normal bomb. Hold on, there we go. Oop, cancel. I think we'll do this match and then I'll go back to my Iron Army and to actually grind out this star before the end of today. It's not that it's going to be too difficult to do this before the end of today, we just want to make sure I do it. Also, for as far as I know, is it displaying? No. One of the Key 43s, or as far as I know, is the only plane in the game where you can actually like change, well, that and yeah, this and the what is it called again? Kika are some of the only planes I know of that you can actually swap the guns of it through modifications. And I don't mean guns as in adding or removing gun pods, but like just changing the guns it has. I don't think there's many other planes like that. Where am I going to go? Oh, Catalyst reacts to it as well. I'll have to check that out, really. So I think I'm going to go fight the B. And like, I'm not going to take C. I'm just going to stay in the area. Actually, I'm going to go behind here. Yeah, they also a while ago changed the gun traverse speed of the T-51, or like all the 25mm gun mounts for Japan. And they're quite slow now. Also, the gun arc for this thing is not too bad. It's a bit better than 180 degrees. Bit better. It's also a bit of a slow boat, really. It's not anything you want to rush into the action with. Oh, right, that A26 can swap the guns as well, that's right. Not about that plane. I'm probably hitting... Nope, I am hitting him. Thought I was going to hit the island, but just like the island. And I'm gonna slow to a halt. Oop, he's dead. Nope, he's also dead. Now that I think of it, didn't I have a task where I had to win a match whilst getting first strike? And I think I just got first strike. I did. So you know what that means, lads? We have to win this one. Not really. Well, it would be nice, of course. Quite a few Type K7s. Thing is though, I do have the range, I think, to actually hit them. But I do need to look out for my lead. And the 25s definitely have better gun arcs than those 40s do. Better, not gun arcs, shell arcs. I'm getting hit by a lot of other things as well, though. Ow. There goes my gun. Yeep. Gotta go. Gotta run. Gotta run. And I'm already dead. Yep. Heavy damage. Italy is not the worst tree, not by a long shot. Like, for coastal, Italy is definitely not a bad naval tree. For blue water, maybe more so. Italy is definitely not a bad coastal tree. I need to get closer. Much closer. Actually, at this kind of ranges, these ships also have 25mm guns. And yeah, at these kind of ranges, it's just better to use the 25s on them. Ooh, can I? Oh, that's what I wanted. You know, there's this button, right, where you can like manually make a targeting point. It's been broken for me for like updates. There it is. Ultimate firing pom-poms. Very nice. Didn't know about that. Thanks for the heads up. I can actually do this.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Quite timed correctly, but will do. I really should be at a much closer range of these ships. It's just that they're not the most survivable out there. So being a bit careful. I think after this we'll do a few blue water matches again. Maybe a few destroyers. A few cruisers. Let's say we're going to do Ayanami, but I can't wait. 5-0? We can do 5-0 after this. I still kind of want to get the BTD on stream. Because I didn't get a successful attack off last time. Aircraft. That's a big bomb. Big bomb that kind of missed, but it's going to hurt. Yeah, that hurt. can't really make the turn now. It's getting to the...
Somebody attack him!
It's 40 leicht, yeah? Oh boy. A light.
Affirmative!
I'm gonna get shredded. Yeah, absolutely shredded. Yep, I got him there. Each other. I think I'm gonna go on the plane, see if I can bomb something. B seems clear of enemies.
Allied forces have captured that zone.
Nice. Somebody actually got a mine. That is... Yikes. Because normally you get sirens blaring like crazy if you're close to a mine. So that shouldn't have happened. Although, is it like an enemy right there? Did they drop the mine like right in front of him, or did it... No, that's a friendly. Okay, they're capturing A. That's good. There's a torpedo heading towards Deutschland, so he has to be careful. Open the Bombay. I think that guy right there seems like a juicy target. Gonna bomb him. This thing does have a sling for his bomb, so I have to stay on target for a few seconds. Hopefully not rip my wings off. Here we go. I missed. Ow. That hurt. Because that's... Ooh, that's a C497 or something? Anything, something really dangerous. I don't care about my plane, so I'm just gonna shoot it. Okay. Yeah, SC497.
Well done!
If you have a float plane, you could cap A, yeah. Again, I would actually kind of like to win this mission. But I don't think it's going to happen, because I did get first strike. And I do have that mission. Oops. Both have float planes, oh boy. I did see something over there when I was flying around, so there might still be something there. Sure. Also, I think the friendly is going to A actually. So if you could cap B instead,
Attention to the designated grid
that'd
zone!
be good. Or like one of you capture A, one of you capture B. Quite a few aircraft around. Do I have... I mean, she I don't. Switching to HE belts. Yeah, there we go. And I'm going to switch to HETF as well for my main guns. Also, there's a some attacker. Okay, this is the bomber. It's friendly. Switching back to my anti-shipping shells, because that's heavy. Most certainly outranges me. I'm sure if the force can hit that range. There's also a target right there. Another problem with these Vickers 40 mods is that they have the low shell velocity is something to work with, that's for sure. Not the easiest to work with either. So much sure I'm going to go back to the 25s. Because they just do so much more damage and have much higher muzzle velocity. There we go.
Zones are under control.
Yep, I'm dead. I am 100% dead. My eye. Ooh, torpedoes. Okay. Yeah, we are not winning this, I think. I'm at 9% crew.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Boy.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Quite over the island. It's gonna mark them. So I can RTM. Maybe go that way. This is gonna be a problem. Yeah, he's manually using his rear gun. That is a very dangerous gun. Yeah. And I do not have any health at all. Yep, and he took out the gun first thing. Yeah. It was bound to happen. And that's gonna be game, I think. Do I have anything with AP?
Negative.
Ooh, I can get some big bombs as well. Or did the AP? No, they're the ground bombs. General purpose HE bombs.
Forces have captured a zone.
But yeah, that's going to be game. We have 2 more boats on the water, and they have quite a few. Yep. Listen, you wouldn't think you could actually capture A again. Go on the float plane. I'll go over there and see if I can deal with the boat. Because we are sure as hell not capturing C anytime soon. It's an A as well. Oh, one of them is moving to B actually. He's probably the target I have to go for. Thing is, I dropped these bombs both at once. The boat has turned around, or is he reversing? What is he doing? Nice, smoking up.
Somebody cover me.
It's Faro, is it? Ooh, he took off my rudder. He took off my rudder. That's why I'm flying all wonky. Ow. Oh, come on. There, boy. Yep. I'm fine. I'm not fat spinning at all. I'm fine. I'm fine. I can't get my gun on target, that's for sure.
Captured, we have the advantage.
I'm fine. Fine. Yeah, I can't do anything. I physically cannot get guns on target. Yeah, there we go. He's still at 50%, so yeah. And that's my last spawn as well, I believe. Yep. And he's on to be in like any second now. Yep.
The enemy
Oh, I was also the last one left alive, was I?
attack.
No.
This time, the enemy
So what's up with that then? Okay.
withdraw.
Weird. But yeah, that's that match. Now, 5-0. Oh, where am I at that stage? Only stage 2? Oh, you need to be rank 3+, don't you, for that to actually count? Okay. So 5-0 it is. So that's just America. With naval realistic. Why do I have so many planes? That's right. Now we're right. Don't think I have anything better for that cruise slot, really. Let me double check. Aviation. I do have a stock P-47, but that's not going to do any service. Oh well. Not too far away from getting the star. Could maybe take like a float plane with me, but nah. Both of my cruisers are float planes, so it's not really necessary. Hold on, what cruise slot is this Corsair and it's my Moffat cruise slot. Never mind them. They're all going to be in a cruise slot, aren't they? Yeah. That's a shame. Because they do carry some ordnance, those planes. Both are ready? Let's go then. Oof. Wait, you have the Tigre? It's even a big roof. You do have the Tigre, yikes. I don't really like this map on Blue Water, I'm not gonna lie. But I'll try to make the best out of it. Going to be right around that island. Try to get enough points for the BTD. .5-0 game at the moment. Not too bad. At least the Moffat's reasonably quick as well, so I can get to the point fairly quickly. And to cover as well fairly quickly. And here again, full gain. That's to be expected nowadays with the Moffats. Any familiar names other than that? Not really. So I'm just gonna try stay in cover and go full speed to B. Believe me, you don't have to tell me to watch out for the rear ammo. You don't have to tell me. But thank you anyways. It is quite nice that Moffat is such a fast ship though. You can get to the cap reasonably quickly. Come on. I don't want to shoot the light cruiser because I don't actually see what it is. So I'm not going to shoot it. The patrol ship is most likely an SKR. And we can detonate SKRs if we hit the rear ammo on them. So I'm going to wait until we have the... Oh, never mind. I was going to wait until we had a target lead on it, and then I was just in behind a bit. But I see another juicy target. I'm not loading the VT because of a proxy fuse, but I'm loading VT because it is a coastal vessel. HE will do better. Well, do good against it. Oh, it was an AI, so it doesn't really matter. Is there a Douglas? No, there's a 12 for 12 though. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, this is the reason why you would not be able to bot with those kinds of premiums. Destroyers just annihilate them. Shots from that side, so I need to keep pushing up. I have the island to my right as cover. I could have sworn I was hearing missiles though, which kind of scare me. Oh, that was the Tactory variant, even. Ooh. Ooh. Poor guy. Just wants to grind that thing then. Farah is in this regime, that explains it. And a Nagano. Ooh. A rare sight.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
That's a friendly plane, okay. Vito's out in front of me, but I should be fine. The Agano is being very cocky by just sitting there. So I'm probably going to give him a few salvos. I'll turn in a little bit more. There's something on my flank as well. Another SKR. If something could take that guy out, it would be nice. And he's dead. Never mind. I took him out. Stop the repairs. I've beached my rear. Since my bridge is on fire, I can't move. Start repairs, because I would like those front guns back. Is there another SKR? Of course there is. Of course there's another SKR. And of course I keep losing my front guns. How many are there? Jesus. More torpedoes heading my way as well. And there goes more of my guns. There goes both of my front guns again. HE spam. Oh, aircraft come in as well. And again I reversed myself into an and I'm dead. Yeah. Purely because I kept getting spammed. Not going to give it to the aircraft though. Not going to give it to the aircraft. Do something else. BTD, I'll equip torpedoes because I find them fun. And I think I'm going to give the Agano a visit. With these torpedoes. Man, those SKRs were a pain to deal with. Yeah, or still. It's like 3 of them, all in SKRs, I think. This is the main reason why they were such a pain. What's the speed limit on these torps? These are mines. Why do I have the mines equipped? Well, I made it very difficult for myself. Oh boy. Because mines are basically 1,000-pound bombs. I have to hit directly or else they don't work. I thought I had torpedoes equipped. Oh well. Time for some fun, I guess. I am not gonna strike that, because look at that anti-air. I know the Agano is behind the cliff, so I'm gonna try and get to it. I've sworn I think I played this thing like twice in RRB as well. That's maybe why I have the mines equipped. Yeah, I played it in RRB as well. A stupid mistake, but oh well. I should be able to kill the Agano with a direct hit. If it's still there. Where is it? Oh, there it is. This thing doesn't have a bomb sight though, so I'm going to be not that accurate. Oh god. It's going to be difficult. I'm basically just going to drop it right on top of his forehead. There we go. And away we go. Oh boy. Just fly away as fast as possible. Because as soon as you're outside of 5 kilometers, they cannot hit you. Well, AI gunners can't hit you. Kind of still within range for him, I think. I think I'm fine now. Where's the airfield? Ooh, close. it is. Deploy some air brakes.
Somebody attack him!
And we're going to land this very shortly.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
There we go. Somebody's playing the Yubari in our team by the looks of it. I'm probably not even going to be able to take off before the game ends again. But that was a fun little game. Yeah, at least the SKRs don't. But still, when they do have radar, I think, right? The SKRs? And those guns with VT are not fun to mess around with. That's right, I still don't have gearing, actually, now to think of it. Oh, so did I get first strike? Oh yeah, I did get first strike at that mission. Nice. So I can now go to Battle Pass, I can go to Warbot Shop and get myself a special task again. Win a battle being in the top 3? Sure. That'll happen. One more at this BR, I guess. And then after that... So one more battle at this BR and then I kind of want to do 5-7. So yeah. Kinda want to do Japanese 5-7 after the next battle. I'm not gonna play Pola. I am not going to. I refuse. It is cursed under my command. I'm not gonna play Pola for a while. Fix the fuse on what exactly? I'm not quite sure I followed. Hello there, chicken. It goes fine, just having some fun. I've been playing all sorts of PR. Mostly Coastal though, and I must say I am thoroughly enjoying Coastal now. The Zombie Horde just hasn't made Blue Water for me fun. So I haven't been playing Blue Water. Yeah. And just playing this stream again, I remember that, yeah, Coastal's fun. Blue Water a bit less. It could be worse. Coastal is severely underrated. It is a very fun game mode. But again, I will admit, grinding it is such a... It is so annoying to actually grind Coastal. Playing it though, very fun. Yeah, of course it's more balanced than Blue Water. The entire game mode was designed around Coastal. Oh yeah, the special task is... I wouldn't say easy though. I'm going to get it done eventually, but winning 5 missions? I don't usually care much for whether I win or lose. So it's probably going to take me a while. There we go, the next battle. South Africa. I used to like this map before the Zombie Horde, but nowadays it's still a fun map, but meh. Yeah, speaking of the 10th anniversary Deutschland, I'm looking forward to the next November update. I think it's going to be an interesting update. Although I kind of don't want to get my hopes up, because we all know what happens when you get your hopes up for War Thunder updates. Am I getting shot at again by... Yeah. The Italians really do need to nail the crew voices sometime soon, don't they?
I agree.
I don't want to get all guns firing on that ship. No. Is it the same squad again? It isn't. Yeah. Probably going to be a few SKRs around. I found that the rear rack for the SKRs is where you can detonate them easily. So try and go for that. Of course, just melting their crew is always an option. I hit it there. There we go. I'm getting shot at by anti-air. Weird.
Thank you. Allied forces have captured a zone. Destroy the target.
Gonna fire another salvo at his Moffat, then I'm switching to this SKR. Nope, he's being detonated. It's always nice when the spammed vehicles are easy to detonate. It's always nice when that happens. Yeah, I know the other guy. I know.
Our victory is near.
Gearing. Ooh, some other SKR. Other few SKRs actually. Smelly. I don't know. I haven't played the Russian destroyers in quite a while, so I couldn't give you an opinion on Smelly. There go the front turrets. Uh-oh. I'm a bit of a sandwich right now. It's a Kako. I don't like seeing a Kako, because that thing is actually kind of scary. Shoot that. I should probably shoot the SKR actually. I can deal with a Kako later. Good job going in. There's another one. Fletcher, oh boy. Torpedoes, need to keep reversing, need to keep reversing, need to keep reversing. Torpedoes behind. Accelerate again. But it doesn't happen fast with a damaged engine. God. Shot the SKRs. This one's dead. Is this shell still impacting me? Need to repair these turrets. Before that Fletcher comes around the island again. Go. Engine's operational as well. Another SKR. God, you killed him. Jeez. Then goes a cowl. What's that? The Köln and Lübeck. I don't think you can actually ammo like Lübeck's. Oh, he's very low. That helps. Gonna knock out his turrets, because they're gonna knock out mine. Yeah. Having turrets made of paper is not very useful. I'm dead. And just done.
Engine dead.
And the thing is, I can't airstrike that guy either, because those are BT 40 mils. And like the good 40 mils. The post-war ones, the same as you find on SATA. Yeah, that thing's crawling in them. I'm actually going to equip torpedoes this time. And see if there's something big I can strike. Yeah, it didn't do too well on the Moffat. Duplex down. Destroyers, destroyers. Not much left in their team, is there? Actually, is that the Nakazuki I see? There's another SKR that spawned in. So what happened to the Kako? I was kind of distracted, so I didn't see if it died or not. Shut itself off again. So it's active on it. Ah, there's the Kako. It's leading the charge onto sea. Well, I found my target for my torpedoes. And what's the speed for the torpedoes? 759. Something scary is shooting at me there, so I'm not quite sure if I should approach the Kako. I think it's a Moffat. And that is shooting at me with all of his main guns, which are scary. Kako's been sunk as well. I need to change target somehow. But then to what? Going for something with VT from the main guns. Yep, that's VT shooting me. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Because those shots were nowhere near and they still splashed me. Ah! Too late. There it goes. You know, I'm not gonna spawn in the Detroit, I'm gonna spawn in the... Of course it dies seconds later. I'm gonna spawn in Northampton.
Gunners are searching for airborne targets.
Play it a bit. We hold all the caps, so I don't have to be worried about that. Yeah, next match I'm going to do... I want to do 5-7. Possible. Probably the battle's probably going to be over before I even get anywhere, so yeah.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Commencing attack.
I'm kind of surprised at the amount of SKRs being spammed, I must be honest. Who are they? Makes me see, like, this guy was an SKR, right? Filters, just... Yep, game's over before I could actually check. Never mind then. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked at how many SKRs there were. Because that was a lot. Another best squad, which is nice. Got myself the gearing, which is also very nice. But I'm not gonna crew it yet, but I'm just gonna buy it. Go. Finish. And then next up should be Pittsburgh, really. Now, 5-7. I say that for a very particular reason. I think... Not that one, which one was it again? Does I have it in these lineups? Yes, kind of. I just need to adjust this one a bit. Just need to put in Aoba. Put it there. Change my plane. Something a bit more suitable. I'll go for fighter there. What do I have here? This one. This will be. Oh, this one doesn't have the bombs, but oh well, it'll be fine. 2 fighters it is. So Ikoma, Furitaka, and Aoba, all 5-7s. When I do spawn Ikoma, I am going to get the secondary guns though, because that's I think one of the few ships where it's worth using that option. So yeah, whenever you're all ready for 5-7. And with a bit of luck, this will also be the last battle star. With a bit of luck. Open ocean map on Midway. Not the worst for Ikoma, but could have been better. That's why I have majority HE. PCP1. Ikoma, off we go. Do not want torpedoes. No, thank you. I don't want the extra explosive hazard. I'm gonna first go into the options. Enable that. There we go. You got up tier, the full up tier. Ooh boy. This is going to be not fun and fun at the same time, I guess. Come on. Do we see anything? We do have a few crunch shots at least, so that's nice. Ooh. Something close enough for my secondaries to hit. Bumped by this Mikuma because it's a zombie Mikuma, so they're just going straight flies. And I'll probably just slow down so I can pass it peacefully. And the help of repairing thing is absolutely losing it because I have repairs myself, so I can't help anything repair. Keeps trying to help repair the Ikuma. There's also quite a firing delay between me actually pressing the button and main guns firing. Like, I'm pressing the button as soon as it reloads. Let's see. Quite a delay. I mainly just wanted to actually play the Akoma to try the secondary things for thing again. So yeah. Seems to be very nice with it. Because I do know that the Akoma is one of those ships that actually heavily relies on her secondaries. So being able to not have to switch back and forth the entire time is nice. But I don't think there's many ships in games that really have to rely on this feature. That's farther in the Zara then. Probably the Pola. Oh, that's a Zara. You can tell by the superstructure. The Pola has the funnel like integrated into the frontal bridge, like the frontal superstructure. The Zara doesn't. You can't tell the two apart that way. Actually, what is the HE filler on this shell? 37, not the worst for 5.7. So what the hell? The Kuma is giving me headaches. That smoke is in my way. There we go. Now I can actually see what my ship is doing. And he's smoking up again, isn't he? Yeah. Oh, thank God he got sunk. Thank you, Farah. I don't have to deal with that smoke for too long, at least. Come on. Oh. It was. Oh. No, there he is again. Okay. Didn't quite know what that was. Yeah. I don't think he really could against 12-inch HE angle. What do keep going, really? Find targets. Is there a hood? Oh boy. There he is. Got a bit more broadside in, so we can get the rear guns firing. Is it a hood? That is a hood, okay. Actually, I need to broadside a bit more so I can get these 6-inch guns in the action as well. It's a bit more broadsiding to do. There we go. Got those rear 6-inch guns on target. Is this reversing? No. Oh, the hood sunk one of our crunch stats. I'm gonna switch my secondaries to HE as well. I don't think the AP is going to do much against the hood. think it's kind of boring to shoot it like that, so I'm gonna keep moving.
Commencing attack. The victory is near.
See if there's any targets I can actually see. Yeah, I can imagine the Hood being angry. Keep knocking out his barrels. There's quite a few battleships out here. So I'm gonna go turn left. Let's see if we can actually make the turn. So that Hood is actually getting pretty low. Let's just turn this ship around. Don't really want to piss off either the Maria or the Bayern. Let's just turn this around. Not many points, so I'm probably not going to get the start of this battle. Oh, the second crunch should still be alive, right? But did we lose both of the crunch shots already? Ah. That's not good.
Affirmative.
Why do I have AP in my main guns? I will take HE.
Victory will be ours.
Yeah. There goes Maria. Just exacting vengeance against her Paula. I think of it, do I actually have any strikers equipped? I don't really. Can't deal with the battleships then. And far, that's a poor choice of spawn location, I'm not gonna lie. A very, very poor choice of spawn location. Ow. Ow. I'm not entirely sure what I got hit by, but oh well. Gotta stop the flooding. Try to at least. I genuinely don't even know what I got hit by for the splash, that the hole to come out the other side of me. I kind of like the secondary change for a coma, but it's still a coma. Actually. Yeah, I think they would have been worse ships, really. A little more famous, I guess. It's a bit awkward having to go full broadside in order to get all of the secondaries firing, but oh well. I'm fighting a cruiser, not another battleship. Is that another Bayern I see over there? Got a little hole. Okay then.
Defend the A point.
I don't really see much point in them adding more pre-dreadnoughts, other than annoying the cruiser players even more, but well, they are kind of cool ships. I kind of wish they just added more cruisers. Japan still has a few more cruisers I'd like to see. Mainly Oyodo, but it will.
Somebody attack him.
Never! A little more effort and victory will be yours.
Commencing attack.
Yep, our Bayern just sunk from the enemy Bayern. And I'm probably next. It's gonna be fun. You start having a move on. Go. Yeah, I kind of expected that. Start loading the AP. Or actually. Nope, I did not want to do them both at the same time, really. Alright, comes the second salvo. Ow. The hole is above the waterline, so it's not too big of a concern. The fires are nowhere near ammo. Actually, they are. They're near the rear ammo, I think. Yeah, they are near ammo, so I'm just gonna put them out first. There we go. Start repairs. Again, the flooding is above the waterline, so I don't care. Well, the flooding, the hole. It's above waterline. Of course, the Bayern fires much faster than you can repair. He's firing at the Pola. I just want to finish off this crash spear, because I think that will help. But after I do that, I'm definitely dealing with the Bayern. putting myself broadside to so many enemy ships right now. Yeah. Also, he's taking pot shots at me. Good scratch spear. And because you are shooting at me, I'm gonna shoot back.
Just a little more effort, and victory will surely be ours.
Well, I'm getting shot at again by the Bayern. So let's hope we survive. I think he missed. Yes. Survived that round. I think now it's time to load the AP and fight this Bayern. Well, that was to be expected. And I don't have anything with big bombs. Yeah, no, that's not going to do anything. And I think this has the exact same payload. Got 10 kilogram HE rockets. I could meme with, so why not? We are still at winning, so it's fine.
Excellent!
Yep, there we go, game over. That was alright actually. Oh, we didn't get best squad. That's a bit of a shame. I need one more battle in whatever. What do we play? I kind of don't want to do 5-7 again, but at the same time, you know what? We'll finish it off with the big boys, I think. We'll get the star towards Harana with Congo. I think that'll be poetic. It'll be right. Yeah, getting one down. That's nice. Also, I've made my SL back with the best squad wage, so I don't care if we win or lose it now. That's nice. Yeah, what is this skin called again? Actually here. It's Congo 1944. But yeah, this camo, hold on if it wants to load, is basically the camo the Harana is getting. I think it's lighter in tone, the one on Harana. But yeah, so I decided to change to that. Yeah, I know. But the stripes on the turrets are Harana's, so that's why I decided to switch it to another camo, and I kind of like this one. It's not too bad. These lines on the gun barrel. So yeah, we're all ready. This is 7-0 again. Guys, you don't have you don't have it yet, so we're just going. Yeah. Can you actually even get Japanese harbor with battleships? I don't think I've ever really seen it. African Gulf, yuck. Boy. Well, it's could be worse, but it could also be a lot better. I kind of wish I had a coastal now to run around sea with. But again, nope. We're going to get Harana, the star towards Harana with Congo. Oh, not here, Fado. Yep, you're not here this time. There's a lot of cruisers about. I'm gonna let the sap. I don't like spawning all the way on the left, because that means I have to just cross this stream of cruisers. You are in? You're in? I don't see you yet, or am I just looking over you? You might be in a different game. I don't care about these zombies, man. I'm just gonna push around, just push them through. It just throws off my guns a lot, doesn't it? Oh, that's an actual human. Well, too bad. I don't care. I'm going this way, so I'm going this way. So many shells. I'm not seeing too many battleships yet on the enemy team, so that's kind of interesting. Oh, I hit way too high on the Helena with all my 14-inch guns. I'll need to be careful of torpedoes. I need to be very careful of torpedoes. Yeah, I don't see any enemy battleships. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a very fun match to end the stream on then. Kill it. Kill it with fire if you see an SKR. Let's do it. Blap it out of existence. I'm going to start changing my heading with because I'm very paranoid about torpedoes at this stage. Very paranoid about them. I get the feeling that guy's going to die without me shooting a second salvo. No, there's like several Nakumas. And I'm worried about those torpedoes. This is definitely a fun match to be in a battleship. Although I don't want to be on the enemy team. Really wouldn't want to be. See, I think I see torpedoes in the water. That's a plane wreck, maybe. That's as good as one that just saw a torpedo line. Can you mark the torps? I don't know where they're coming from. You see them? Yeah. Yeah, I see them. I see them. I'm gonna turn in. I see them. Noodles. Why? Yeah, I'm turning in. That one's not going to hit me anymore, but yeah, there's more. There's way more out there. I need to turn in. There's several over there, and on my current course that might be bad. I'm gonna keep full speed so I can keep the turn. Because those torpedoes are very, very scary.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Yeah, keep going. Actually, I need to straighten out. I need to gain speed. Because I think they'll just miss if I straighten out. Need to turn because it won't miss. It won't miss. Boy. Oh boy. Ooh, barely hit me. Ooh, almost touched it. But I'm fine. Just a minor bit of flooding. I'm fine. You know, I could say if I didn't turn in, I would have outrun those torpedoes, but there was another torpedo trail in front of me, so I might have hit that one. Always better to turn in towards torpedoes if you can. I feel kind of bad for the enemy team. Why is my reload slow on one of my gun turrets? Why is that reload slow? Yep, that's good stat already. I hope that slower reload for the front gun isn't permanent, or whatever gun it is. I think it's the rear gun actually. Maybe because it was flooded and it was so long. Maybe that will be the reason. Oh, an Atlanta. Yeah, I have more than enough points for the star, so this is a very, very nice match to end the star on. And I think I'll end the stream on this match as well. It's getting late. A bit later than I anticipated, really. I need to get the star done. A Yugumo? That's not something you see every day, and it's not going to survive for long. Oof. I am going to have to be careful for torpedoes, because that's most certainly a player. And he's already torpedoed a Helena. But that is also... And yeah, the reloads got fixed. It's just flooding then. Forward in the Yugumo. But he's flooding like crazy, yeah. So just a few more 152s. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Those are looking good. I'm aiming for the frontal ammo rack. Yeah. This is... Yeah, the enemy team had no battleships. So this is just... Yeah. Very weird match to end this on. Why are my 25s not opening up in that? I think it's a very small boat.
Roger that.
He's gonna try and ammo rack this Helena. And then the boat in front of me will have my undivided attention. There we go, there I go to 25s.
Somebody attack him!
Yeah, it's somebody who didn't connect. That's why it has a clan tag with a bot name. Yeah. I'm not gonna fire my main guns at this thing though, that'll be a waste. Seems that I've missed. I'm gonna be... Guns around again. 25s can just keep firing. And guns are still getting on target. I'm actually going to shoot at that. No, human. And that's that Mikuma pretty much obliterated. Just trying to see if my... Yeah, I can see some aircraft around.
Somebody attack him!
Yeah, there it is. Quite sure what an A6M6 was trying to do. Oh well. This is a match that shouldn't have happened. This is crazy. But yeah, this is the power difference between battleships and cruisers, pretty much. Although the enemy team didn't have many player cruisers, so it wasn't that fierce of a resistance. It is still... It's a bad match to use if I want to show how good a Congo is, because... Ooh, I got a nice... Yes, I got a decal. I wanted a decal. Very nice. And I got my star, yeah. That was, yeah, that was a crazy match. And I think I'm going to leave it at that for today. I'm immediately going to claim it because I do want a decal. There we go. Alrighty. I'll be seeing you back on Wednesday for the next star. And do we get interesting for the 5th? I don't know. But yeah. I'll see you Wednesday again. When we're going to do this again. Alrighty. Anything else I needed to say? Not really. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Thank you all for watching and being here. And I'll see you for the next star.